Great job, Doc. You only had one thing to do for each episode. Source a damn car.
Hey man, it was expensive. I don't exactly own a criminal enterprise or some motorcycle club.
What about the show revenue? What about your own cars?
We already bought new cars, and I kinda spent the money from last episode.
On what?
On this sweet fur coat.
It is 90 degrees outside, and you're wearing a fur coat?
I think it looks nice.
I think you're stupid. Hold on. How did you spend that much money on that fur coat?
I bought a lot of fur coats.
Hold on. Wait. Something's gone off the channel.
What?
Something's going on. There's an episode being broadcast on the channel.
What? But we don't even have a camera crew right now.
It's not us. It's him.
Ah, yes. Hello, fellow viewers. It is I. Well, actually, maybe my name isn't so important, but what is important today is I will be taking over this so-called show. Today is not Dermatologist Brown's car reviews, no. It is Cordell Mafia's car reviews. And today, I think we'll review something far better than the slop you've been receiving recently. I mean, a Turismo? Child's play. So dear viewers, welcome to the show, known as Cordell Mafia's car reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the Vapid FMJ. This car is full of natural beauty. Even in its most primitive state, you can really feel the beauty radiating from this car. It looks good in any colour, black, blue, red, green, one of my personal favourites. But this car to me represents all that is right with the world, unlike this petty car show. This car is the model of perfection. This Sergeant Silver guy thinks he can outrun me. Not if I'm chasing him with this. I'll catch up to him in a second. And then, when I catch him, actually, best not talk about that. But to suffice to say, it'll not be a pleasant experience for him. Now, to prove to you how fast this car can go and how quickly I can catch up to, Nurse Neon, we'll give her a test. And now to the racetrack. I don't have the luxurious services of this mysterious driver. I have instead hired another crew, which I think will most likely perform just as well, if not better.
That's lying. He never did answer his cell after that car meet.
Looks like this Cordell Mafia guy has him hostage.
And just like that, perfection. This car, of course, performs exceptionally, scoring a time of 53.85 seconds, taking first place on the leaderboard. It seems that even out of this scrawny bunch, this physician purple as amassed, that he'll clearly need something a lot better, as I'll be catching up to him in no time. So now the car has proved her worth, I want to make her look as mean as possible, and that means upgrades. As I said before, this car has natural beauty, so the fact that it only has a level 1 customization makes no difference, because no matter what you change on this car, it's still gorgeous. I said earlier that my preference was green, but you can really choose any colour you like, as this car will rock whatever colour it's in. The spoiler on this car really tops off her appeal and will likely give anyone a good scare when they see her chasing them in the rearview mirror. Hopefully, a specific someone. So how much is this going to cost me? Well, Celia, perfection doesn't come cheap, you know. This initial cost will be 1.75 million. More expensive than the usual rabble that plagues this show. But obviously it's going to be worth it, as you can catch your prey when they're trying to escape in their tiny little Turismo. The statistical upgrades on this will be 233,000, which obviously is going to make her even faster than before, and so any car that is applied even a little elbow grease will still fail to measure up. Finally, the visual upgrades will cost 120,200 or 121,000. As I said, there isn't much customization, but she doesn't need it. She's fine just the way she is. So with the initial cost, the statistical upgrade cost, and the visual upgrade cost, that'll bring the total cost to 2,104,000. If you were offered perfection for a little $2 million, wouldn't you take it? I know I would. And you would be a fool not to follow in my footsteps. However, for those arrogant fools that think selling this car is a good idea, let me tell you how much you think your life is worth. The initial sale price is $1,067,000, and the upgrade price is $1,190,795, or $1,191,000. Are you really willing to sell this car and double cross me for so little? But here, let's educate the masses by putting on a little display of force. Henchman, please see it to it that this car is raced around the track for a second time and bring me the result. So, my henchman informs me that we have a new record as this guy takes first place with a time of 50.06 seconds. As I expected, quite frankly. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I have personally enjoyed it thoroughly, much more than the garbage that usually appears. But alas, I do have an ulterior motive for taking over the car show today. Augustus Neo. Christopher Tate. I'm coming for you.
Our names? How did he get our names in the first place? I thought this guy was a police officer.
Well, quite clearly he's not. He's in the Mafia. What could this guy have against us?
I don't know, and I don't intend to find out. Maybe from now on we do these filmings pre-recorded. I don't want this guy hitting us while we film.
Good idea, but how do we play this off to the audience?
Listen, we act like nothing's happened and just release episodes as normal. I'll continue to get cars, you continue
To do the rest of the work?
to organise the cruise.
Alright, I'll set up the next location. In the meantime, you better return that fur coat.
Yeah, alright. I'll get the money for the car back.